Hi, this is Catch Up on the News in 5 with Merry Gift Sunday. I mean, a lot of interesting, amazing stuff happened over the weekend. Loads and loads of headlines in the papers, but I'll bring you as much as I can in the next 5 minutes. Let's start off with this. In the news, we have states paying outgoing governors jumbo pensions owe 3 trillion debt. NLC TUC now heavily partisan, can't represent workers, and this is Ononuga speaking. Our stories must be of hope. Oshibajo asks citizens to project Nigeria in good light. Federal government, 160 women claiming to be Nigerians in Sudan have no passports for evacuation. It's to clear my name, Hadiza Bala Usman, ex-MPA boss, explains why she authored a book. Immigration, 80 officers on trial, 8 dismissed over passport issuance extortion. Troops uncover ISWAP's underground armory in Sambisa Forest. Now let's talk politics. May 29 presidential inauguration sacrosanct, and this is the IGP speaking. 69 senators have signed on for Akpabio, Barau, says Ndume. Ishaku denies 2 billion take-home vehicles, opposition kicks. 10th National Assembly, Kalu takes new course at Harvard. Akpabio-led Senate will break legislative records, and this is Governor Sanwo-Olu speaking. Now on the business and economic scene. Higher food prices push Nigeria's inflation to 22.22%. 17 years after Paris Club relief, Nigeria's external debt rises to $41.8 billion. Banks get 30-day deadline to close accounts without BVN. NERC. Discos can disconnect defaulting customers after 12 days. And there's a report here you might want to track. Investigation. Coal miners make a fortune while destroying livelihoods, environment in Enugu. And now on the foreign scene, we have Thailand's opposition parties start alliance talks after voters reject military rule. Belarus President Lukashenko misses another event, prompting speculation of illness. US professor breaks record for longest time living underwater. In entertainment, we have PSC, Shehu Kuti must be promptly prosecuted for assaulting police officer. We also have here, police detain Shehu Kuti in Lagos. And now talking sports. Arsenal captain Martin Odegaard says there's no hope in title race after loss to Brighton. Lionel Messi, Barcelona is forwards home, says club president Joan Laporta. And of course, last but not the least, the most trending news article of the day. Yes, Nigerian chef Hilda Bassi breaks Guinness World Record for longest cooking time. Let's start off with details of this story. Nigerian chef Hilda Efyong Bassi, popularly known as Hilda Bassi, has broken the Guinness World Record for the longest cooking marathon by an individual. The chef on Monday morning smashed the 87 hours 45 minutes record set by Guinness World Record holder Lata Tandon. Hilda launched into the competition on Thursday at exactly 4 p.m. when she put on her cooker. The restaurateur carried on despite having broken the record as she aimed to cook for 96 solid hours. You can track the rest of that story from the papers. Let's take a look at this other one. States paying outgoing governors jumbo pension owe 3 trillion debt. TUC warns governors to pay workers' arrears. Experts flay jumbo packages. No fewer than 18 outgoing state governors will retire into lives of luxury with generous pension benefits despite mounting debts and unpaid workers' salaries. Investigation showed that governors who will hand over to their successors on May 29 would be leaving behind at least 3.06 trillion naira debt for the incoming administration. You can track the rest of that story from the paper. And finally, NERC, discos can disconnect defaulting customers after 12 days. The Nigerian Electricity Regulatory Commission, NERC, says distribution companies, discos, have been empowered to disconnect consumers who have not paid their electricity bills for at least 12 days. This is contained in the Commission's recently released Customer Protection Regulations. You can track the rest of our story from the paper. Yes, and that's it on Catch Up on the News in 5 with Merry Gift Sunday. Make sure to catch up on the news with me tomorrow. Have a lovely evening.